Hello, today we're going to make some sugar cookies for Christmas. And we're going to have a little help here with my son Malachi and probably a few guest appearances of some surprise guests. Our ingredients for this recipe are 1 cup of butter, which is 2 sticks of butter that's softened, 2 3/4 cups, or excuse me, 1.5 cups of sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla, 1 egg, 2 3/4 cup of flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, baking soda, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And we're sifting all that, sifting all the dry ingredients together. Okay. And then we're going to use some colored sugar to roll these cookies in before we bake them for Christmas colors. So the first thing we're going to do is cream the butter and the sugar together. Now, turn on low, get started.
Don't you just love cookies? Of course I do. I like eating them. Hot! Ah! Don't you know that's bad? If you eat hot cookies, they'll burn your tongue. Of course it'll burn your tongue. Seriously, they're gonna burn. It's gonna burn your tongue. Why should it burn your tongue? You don't have one. Seriously? Alright, if you say that one more time, I am going to go and I'm going to stare at Tom's for 2 hours. What? Aren't you gonna not talk to why don't you go talk to yourself, you know, aren't you a soldier? About face? Look at each other. Are you the same character? Yes. They get 1 million points. Don't they get $1 million? Are you the number 1? Yes. Fine then. I'll give them $1 million. But first, they have to answer this one question. How many Volkswagens are there in the world? I don't know. Okay, you lose 10 points. Not a big deal. Everyone knows your true identity is Bumblebee.
Now that we've got our sugar and butter creamed together, we're going to add our egg. 1 egg. And our vanilla. Gonna let that mix good.
And it got all over me with my arm. It scared me.
Now, we're going to add our dry ingredients a little bit at a time. And if you like, you can, instead of vanilla, you can add like lemon extract. If you want like a lemony taste or, you know, different kinds of flavoring, you can try that. We're going to try to put a little bit of a flour mixture in there. Let that incorporate.
Turn it up on high.
Turn it on high. Try a little water, Gigi. Okay, now we're adding a little bit more flour.
Turn it on.
And as you can see, I have a helper here that likes to turn it up on high, so could get interesting before it's over with.
The eggshell.
as you can see, my helper done his thing.
Cinders and ashes. Seriously, what? I mean, train wrecks are worse than this.
Okay, let's try this again. Just a minute, buddy. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Okay, now we're going to put some more flour in there.
Go turn it on fast.
A little more flour.
Turn it on fast. Put more flour in there. And turn it on fast.
No, we don't want to turn it on fast. No way. No way. We're going to turn it on fast. Can't do that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no,
And
no.
it got all over me with my arm.
Here we go again.
Turn it on fast.
Okay, now that's about the way we want it. A stiff dough, because we're going to kind of roll these out in balls.
Wanna bite a cookie?
Whoops.
Wanna bite a
Off our
cookie?
paddle.
Wanna bite a cookie? Wanna bite a cookie?
You want to bite a cookie?
Wanna bite
Maybe
a
a bite a cookie. Okay. So our next step, I always make sure I use fresh eggs, really fresh eggs. So, you know, everybody likes to taste the batter. So always make sure you use fresh eggs.
Make sure the eggs aren't out of date.
Now the next step is we got our pan over here.
Wanna bite a cookie?
And I've got it lined with parchment paper. And we're going to dip it, roll them in a little bit of sugar.
Wanna bite a
And let's start out with some red sugar on this batch. This will make several cookies. So what we do is we get it ball about an inch so big.
Merry Christmas.
Just roll them around in that sugar. And place them on our cookie sheet, which is lined with parchment paper. That parchment paper is really handy, helps with cleaning up, especially with baking. The cookies come off there real good, and you can use that through several batches. You don't have to change it every time. You can use it through several batches of your cookies. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fend off these guests for much longer. They'll be wanting my cookies.
Of course, who doesn't want cookies? Chocolate chip. Dude, we don't have any. We're making sugar cookies. Chocolate chip sugar cookies? Oh, come on, that ain't even a thing. Yes, it is. Why is it a thing? It's a thing to me. Dude, you've been watching way too much TV. What? I'm telling you, that's...
Wanna bite?
Magic train tracks. These legends can do big things, you know? Well, in this case, I'm a big train, so that doesn't really matter. Big trains can do bigger things. Okay. Okay. Is everyone ready? Is it my turn to come in? Dude, what are you doing? You're supposed to be back there, waiting till the cookies are done. Then you can eat them. What are you doing? I'm walking. Okay. Good, back in there. Okay, you think we can make the cookies yet? Cookies? I like cookies. You're a car. Yeah, well, you're a car too. Yeah, well, I have a hand, and you don't. What happened? Okay, let me see if he's okay. Bumblebee? Yeah? Have you ever known a car to faint? Don't you mean pass out? That's for being mean! Dude, seriously. If you be more mean, I'm out of here. Come back here, you're our main attraction! I'm not the main attraction. Make some cookies, and these are not going to be chocolate chip. These are sugar. Why do they call it sugar cookies? Because they got sugar in them. Okay. See? Get the joke? Anyway, now I'm going to transform back into a car. And, then we're going to move on to the cookie stuff. In a minute. Let me just... Seriously? Okay. There. The door's fixed. Okay, can someone push me down? I would really appreciate it. Thanks. Alright, now that you're in your car form, what are you gonna do? Drive for an hour? Okay, I'll leave you alone. So, now we got the cookies. Over here.
Okay. Now, when you're done, when they're done baking, when you take them out of the oven, they'll be a little bit poofy and maybe not look quite done. But you don't want to over bake them or they'll get really hard. So they'll kind of be a little poofy, and then they'll kind of look like they deflate a little bit and a little bit of cracks, and that's when you know they're done. And they're really delicious. Hope you'll try them.